Hi guys, it's Lisa here from, I've forgotten the name of our channel.
All Grown Up.
All Grown Up Vlog, which is our channel. We are, me and Rob, if you've seen our previous video, which was getting to know us, then you will see that we are a young couple in the UK, well, in England, and we are starting our own daily vlogging channel, mainly for our own purposes, kind of to just have something fun to look back on in a couple of years and see what we were doing, kind of in the first year of our marriage and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it'd be just cool to look down on. My hair's really crazy. So basically, if you haven't seen that video, maybe you should go check that out first. But my name is Lisa. I'm 23 years old, and I have a beautiful husband who is Rob. And he's currently over there playing Xbox on the bed, so if you hear some random noises from behind me, it's
because I shot something or done something, I don't know.
It's him. Shh. Please?
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear me. Anyway, we have been together 2.5... No.
Like 2.5 years?
No, not 2.5 years. 2 years and 2 months.
Oh my god, you count down the times?
And we have been married for 7 months now. Yeah, 7 months.
Can you say blissfully married?
Shush, please, Rob. I'm trying to get this done.
Okay.
He's been a pain in the backside while I'm trying to get this fertility vlog done. I should really just wait until he's at work and get it done then, because he is such a distraction. You're like a child. So we've been married since the 22nd of June last year, 2013, and we have been actively trying for a baby, as bad as it sounds, pretty much since we got together. And there was various different reasons for that, but we both felt quite confident in our relationship. I mean, he moved in within 2 weeks of us meeting. He proposed to me 4 weeks after that, and we got married kind of 15 months after that. So, you know, it was quite a whirlwind, and it still is. You know, he is lovely, bless him. So we have been trying to conceive now for 2 years, 3 months. Oh, yeah, 2 years, 2 months then, the same as what we have been together. So, it's quite a long time. We did fall pregnant in August. Well, we fell pregnant earlier before that, but we miscarried, unfortunately, in August 2012, on that summer. It was difficult. Obviously it was difficult, but you know, it's something that I think definitely brought us closer together as a couple. Not that I'm glad that happened, but you know, it made us unite and pull together, and really made us think about life a bit more, and think about children, and think about our commitment that we were going to make to each other, because we were engaged by that point. And
it was a tough time. It was a definite tough time.
Can you stop talking in my fertility vlog, please? But yes, it was very difficult. I'm gonna stop playing with that pen. And so yeah, we've been trying to conceive since that. I think once you get pregnant once, you automatically assume that it's not going to be an issue to get pregnant again. And your teachers in school make it seem like, obviously mistakes happen. How do I say this? Obviously, you know, people have sex and babies are conceived accidentally, and your teachers at school kind of make you feel that that's going to happen to you every time you don't use a condom or you have unprotected sex, but you know, they don't really prepare you for the eventuality that could be that, you know, you might struggle to have children. That's never a thing. You know, they don't really talk about miscarriage either, you know, in schools, and especially, well, I don't know what they do overseas, but in Britain, when I was at school, they never did. They never talked about miscarriage and what happens if you lose a baby, or you know, or what happens if you have fertility treatments, and what, you know, why sometimes people can't have babies, and things like that. I think that should be incorporated somehow, because I know so many women who have had miscarriages, who just don't talk about it, mainly because, well, sometimes it's because they only talk about it after they've conceived a healthy child and they've had a baby to full term. And some women don't like to talk about it, it's a bit of a taboo, and don't like to talk about it. I'm quite comfortable to talk about it, but then at the time when it happened, obviously I was devastated. I say too much, I realised. So, I just did it again. So we've now been referred back to a fertility specialist at our local hospital, and you know, the initial doctor's appointment, my doctor was a bit of an ass to me, particular, and basically turned around and said, you know, you're fat, you're not going to get pregnant. If you do get pregnant, you're likely to kill your child. That's probably why you killed your child before. That's what I came away feeling like he basically said. I burst into tears, and once I got out of there, I wasn't going to give him the satisfaction of letting me see me cry. And I was aware that I had possibly had some polycystic ovaries before I went into that appointment. I was aware that I'd had a few issues like that, so I was aware that it could take a while. I was also aware that my polycystic ovaries was making it really difficult for me to lose weight, and ironically that was the weight that I'd gained while being on birth control. But you know, ways of the world and all sorts. So that was my first experience at the fertility clinic, and it was horrible. And what made it worse was the fact that he was telling me that I was overweight, and he was telling me all of these things while his beer gut was gushing over his table. Like his desk was actually supporting his beer gut. He could actually probably, if he tried, typed with his beer gut. That's, you know, and maybe it seems like I'm kind of attacking him because I was upset at the time, which is probably a little bit true, but it still felt really hypocritical, considering, you know, he was, you know, overweight as well. So that was in October, that appointment. That was about October the 22nd, I believe. And surprisingly, after that, it did kind of kick me up the backside. As much as I don't want to give him credit for it, it did give me a kick up the backside. And they basically turned around on that appointment and said, we will only help you if you lose 10% of your body weight. And I said, right, okay. So I took that away, and I really thought about it, and I thought about, not that I eat particularly unhealthily, really. I thought about things that I could potentially change, things that relatively easy to change, you know, and I've kind of actually been using an app on my phone called MyFitnessPal. This is what I've eaten today, but MyFitnessPal, I don't know if anybody has seen it, But I actually find it really helpful. And so basically you eat 1,200 calories a day. And I log everything down, and it's what's even better is that most things are in there. Like I tried to do the same thing with that Weight Watchers diet, and on their online thing maybe a year or so ago, and I couldn't get on with it, and there were so many times where I couldn't find the products that I was eating, so I had to input all the data, and it took too much time, and I got lazy and decided I didn't want to bother anymore. But with this one, I can scan the foods, I can scan the barcode, so if I'm quickly picking up a sandwich on my way to work or before my lunch or whatever, or I haven't had time to make something at home so I know that I'm going to have to eat out, I can still do that, which was, which is ideal, really, to be honest. So I've been using MyFitnessPal, and between October and we had another appointment last Wednesday, on Wednesday just gone, so what was the date on Wednesday? 29th? 29th. I'd lost a stone in weight between those two dates, which I thought was really well. I did really well, especially considering the week before I'd been on holiday to Center Parcs, and it'd obviously been over Christmas, my birthday, New Year, and I drank for, I think, all 3 of those, and so I was really pleased that I'd sorted myself out and I'd lost a stone. I noticed that I did put on over Christmas, but to be honest, who doesn't put on weight over Christmas? And I noticed actually when I put on that weight, I missed my period in the December, and they've always been a bit hazy anyway, but I realised how much of an impact my weight really had on my hormones, and it kind of scared me a little bit, so I really kicked myself at the backside. So as of Wednesday, my weight is 12 stone 11 pounds. My height is 5'4", and my BMI works out at 30.1. Initially, when I went in October, my BMI was like 33.8, I think she said, and so it's come down quite a bit. I'm still technically obese, however it is coming down, and I am making positive changes. I'm trying to do a bit more exercise. I've really only actually got until I get to my 10%, which I mentioned earlier, when they can then start helping us with my ovaries and stimulating everything and getting everything moving, and start fertility treatments. I have to lose 10%, so I've still got 5 pounds left to lose, but considering how much I've lost already, I'm really pleased with myself, and over Christmas and the holiday and whatever else, so I'm really, really chuffed. So I've got my nurse that I actually saw on the last week, because I didn't need to see the doctor again, I just need to see his nurses, and so she was really nice and really helpful, and she was really supportive as well, and just I think she had a bit more empathy for a woman. I think a woman has a little bit more empathy of what you're going through, and that sounds really sexist, but I think it's true. That's just my opinion. I think it's true. And so she was really nice. I had some bloods taken. She checked my cholesterol, and I'd also, when I'd been pregnant before, they noticed that my rubella hadn't taken in my MMR when I was a baby, and so I need to have a rubella jab, and they need to check my rubella levels and make sure that that was all adequate, because obviously rubella is quite dangerous, but in the early stages of pregnancy. I think that's why it is. So yeah. So I decided to do this vlog mainly because there really isn't any fertility women on YouTube from the UK, and I'm aware that there's different systems in place to what there is overseas, and there's different criteria you have to meet to be eligible for fertility treatment. And as obviously through our vlogs of a year, you're probably going to hear us talk about fertility issues, and hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe even become pregnant. And I really hope that I really hope that I can be some support to other women that are in my situation, and I'm pretty positive that I'm not the only one. And with that, I'm probably going to leave it there. But thank you very much for watching. We should have a daily vlog with you tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm gonna try, I might have to switch around the schedule a little bit, because my plan was to record a daily vlog and then before we went to bed literally upload it, and I don't know if that's going to be the best. I know that most people that do daily vlogs on YouTube, they upload and then they upload the day before's footage the next day, that day. Does that make sense? But anyway, we'll figure it out, and we should hopefully have day 1 for you tomorrow. But we do want to at least put one video out every day, whether it be fertility or a vlog. But that, you know, that if we decide that although we want to do vlogs every day, if we decide that one of these videos is more appropriate because we would like a day to ourselves, or we haven't got much footage that day, then that's what we might do. And we might even see some crazy stuff from Rob yet. But I wish baby dust for you all, and if you like what we're doing, then give us a thumbs up or a subscribe. You know, we're not really here for the views or the subscribers or anything. We just want, if I help one person, if I support one person through a process which can seem really daunting at times, then that'll be worth all the work that's going to go into this channel. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to let you go. But thank you very much for watching our video, and we will see you soon. Thanks, bye!